there, it's Wait 31 from Tracker Meteorologist Laine Pugh. It's finally the weekend, and we're going to have some good weather to go along with it. Right now, 9:51 on your Saturday morning, looking nice and dry across 31 triple Doppler. The blue and green you see, likely just some backscatter from the radar. No rain in the forecast. However, we're seeing some poor visibility, especially over towards Sand Mountain in southern Tennessee, which is why Lincoln County, Tennessee, as well as Madison, Jackson, Marshall, and DeKalb counties, all under that dense fog advisory until 11 a.m. this morning. So something to be mindful of if you're going to be out and about over near Sand Mountain. Temperatures right now, not all too shabby, sitting in those mid-60s to the low 70s. 73 in Muscle Shoals, 65 in Moulton, 71 in Huntsville and Gunnersville, 63 in Scottsboro, 66 over in Fort Payne. Now, we'll warm up today in the mid-80s. We'll have a chance to see a pop-up shower. That won't be into the afternoon, and a good portion of us will be staying dry. Heading into Sunday, all of us staying dry, sitting in those upper 80s. Here's a look at future radar for today. Again, we'll lose that cloud coverage as we head into the lunchtime hour, but heading into late afternoon, this is when we'd see a pop-up shower or two. And again, it's going to be right along the Alabama-Georgia state line. So if you're anywhere along that line, you may see a pop-up shower. The rest of us will be dry with a good mix of sun and clouds for your Saturday, and that will remain the case heading into the overnight hours as well. If you're heading off to College Station, here's what you can expect. A hot one in the upper 80s. Kickoff at 2:30, again 88 degrees, and we'll stay that way heading throughout the fourth quarter. So a warm one over in Texas, and if you're heading off to Athens, a little bit later of a start, 6:30, we'll be in the low 70s by kickoff, eventually falling to those mid-60s by fourth quarter. So a little bit chilly. You'll have a slight chance to see an isolated shower, but I do think that game will stay dry, and if you do see a shower, it won't be lasting all too long. Here's an updated look at the tropics. Hurricane Umberto spinning at 145 miles an hour. It's going to maintain Category 4 strength until Monday. So this is a strong storm, and again, won't be affecting us in the United States. However, looking at potential Tropical Cyclone 9, we'll know by this weekend if this will strengthen into our next tropical storm, which is likely to be Imelda. And as we head into, again, going into the rest of the weekend and into the work week, we'll know better details about the potential of Tropical Storm Imelda. Right now, though, for the latest update, it looks like the eye of the hurricane is going to stay away from hitting landfall, meaning that the Carolinas, they're still going to be seeing some impacts like high surf, lots of rain, dangerous rip currents, but the eye is going to be staying off of the coast. So what that means for us here in Alabama, we may not see a whole lot of rain with this system. Now, if this were to curve more to the west and made landfall, then we would see an influx in moisture, which would increase our rain chances. But again, still a couple of days out. So something we're going to be keeping our eye on, especially heading into Sunday and Monday as well. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. Again, slight rain chances today, and then we'll stay dry on Sunday. Heading into the work week, another round of some slight rain chances. Temperatures will be sitting in those mid-80s, so about average for this time of year. Heading into next weekend, it's going to get a little bit cooler, sitting in those low 80s.